In this episode, the ROUS channel is back in America and is once again prowling coastlines. Join us as we explore the beautiful beaches and rich history of Texas' Bolivar Peninsula.
That's the two of us over there on the left, and that's us again rolling onto a ferry. This map shows where we'll be today. That white arrow points to Galveston Island, which is immediately south of Houston, Texas. This next arrow points to the Bolivar Peninsula, which is just across Galveston Bay. There are two ways to get there, but if you're leaving from Galveston, this ferry ride is the fastest.
This strip of land isn't easy to get to, but it does have some interesting history. It has an old fort, an interesting lighthouse, and somewhere out there's buried pirate treasure. Hopefully, we'll find all three today.
While we're on this ferry ride, we can watch this drone's aerial view. Lots of people come out to this remote place during the summer or on holiday weekends, and most of them come out to spend time on this pretty beach. This is Crystal Beach, one of the few beaches in America where personal vehicles are still welcome. A lot of people camp here, and several times a year, crowds come for festivals here on this beach.
In the past, pirates came here too. Back in the 1700s, legendary pirate Jean Lafitte located his smuggling operations here on the Bolivar Peninsula and used this spot to prey on shipping in the Gulf. Supposedly, he buried a great deal of treasure here somewhere, but we haven't run across it yet.
At the top of our list today is a visit to historic Fort Travis, and here's a satellite view of its location. Fort Travis was the first fort established by the Republic of Texas back in 1836. As a wooden fort and earthworks, its role was to protect the Galveston Harbor entrance. It was named in honor of William B. Travis, the famous defender of the Alamo. Later, between 1898 and 1943, the U.S. government beefed up the defenses here, and the fort was tasked again with the defense of Galveston Bay and its vital shipping role. Thousands of men were stationed here during both World Wars.
There were 4 batteries constructed here, and you can walk around them today. Batteries Davis and Ernst were built in 1898, Battery Kimball in 1922, and Battery 236 was built at the start of World War II. We'll show you a little footage of what we saw there on a clear February afternoon.
Not far from Fort Travis Park is the old decommissioned Point Boulevard Lighthouse. It was built back in 1852 and has withstood 3 of the worst storms hitting the peninsula: the 1900 and 1915 storms and Hurricane Ike in 2008. During the massive storm of 1900 that tragically wiped out Galveston, local peninsula residents sought shelter inside the lighthouse. I cannot imagine what it must have been like, huddled in the lighthouse, listening to the hurricane rage outside.
The lighthouse was officially retired in 1933 after decades of service. Today, it's privately owned, but her lamps and lenses can be viewed in the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C. Someday, we'll bring the kayaks out to the island to paddle the wetlands here. But for today, we'll get back on the ferry and head to Galveston for a nice meal. The next time you're down on the Texas coast, consider coming out here and seeing this pretty place. And if you do find that pirate treasure, please leave a comment down below and tell us where it was.
So what's up next? Well, the ROUS channel is heading back to Florida for a little dive trip. There are a series of freshwater springs and caverns in northern Florida that we want to explore. Come with us as we dive into that crystal clear water and see what those caverns hold.
And, as always, if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to our channel. We appreciate you spending time at our channel and love getting your comments. Thanks again, and we'll join you soon for more videos of the two of us exploring the wonderful world that's around us.
We'll see you next time from a spooky underwater cavern in Florida, and you never know what we'll see down there.